Welcome to my video, How I Got into Pain Medicine Fellowship, a step-by-step guide. Most residents who want to do a pain medicine fellowship have no idea what the match actually looks for. And by the time they figure it out, it's likely too late to fix their application. I'm Dr. V. I'm a board-certified interventional pain medicine physician, and today I'm going to walk you through exactly how to build a competitive pain medicine fellowship application, step by step. Let's start with timing. Pain medicine fellowship applications go through ERAS and the ERAS application portal, and you'll be applying during your final year of residency, whether that's in anesthesiology, physical medicine rehabilitation, neurology, psychiatry, emergency medicine. The match happens in the fall, so you need to have your ducks in a row by the summer before your last year. That means your letters of rec, your research, your personal statement, all of it needs to exist before July of your application year. Let's start with the steps. Step 1. Choose your base specialty strategically. Pain medicine accepts applicants from anesthesiology, PM&R, neurology, psychiatry, and emergency medicine. Anesthesiology is the most common feeder. PM&R has grown significantly. Neurology, psychiatry, family med, and emergency medicine are smaller pipelines but absolutely viable. The specialty you train in will certainly shape what kind of pain physician you become, so think about that early. Step 2. Build your application pillars. Programs are looking at 4 things: your board scores, your letters of recommendation, your research or academic output, and your interview performance. You don't have to be a 99th percentile scorer, but you need to be competitive. More importantly, you need to have at least one strong letter from someone in pain medicine itself, a rotation, a mentor, someone who can speak to your interest in the specialty directly. Step 3. Do a pain rotation early. I cannot stress this enough. Rotate through pain during your PGY2 or PGY3 year, not PGY4 when it's too late to do anything with it. A rotation does 3 things. It gives you a letter writer, it gives you research opportunities, and it shows programs you had early, genuine interest. Step 4. Get something published or presented. It doesn't have to be a randomized controlled trial. A case report, a literature review, a quality improvement project, anything that shows you can engage with academic medicine. I'll have a separate video on how to get your first paper published as a resident, so please check that out. Step 5. Write a personal statement that actually says something. Don't write about how you want to help patients. Every applicant wants to help patients. Write about a specific patient encounter, a specific procedure you witnessed, a specific moment that crystallized why pain medicine is where you're meant to be. Programs read hundreds of these. Make yours memorable. On the interview, most programs are doing virtual now, which is actually an advantage if you prepare correctly. Know your research. Know why you want to go into pain medicine. Know why you want their program specifically. Look up the faculty, their clinical focus, whether they're procedure heavy or more multidisciplinary. Interviewers notice when you've done your homework. I have dedicated videos coming on the fellowship interviews, specifically on building your CV and getting on research publicated. So subscribe and you won't miss those. If you're a resident seriously considering pain medicine, drop a comment below and let me know where you are in training, and I read every single one. And if this helps you, share it with a co-resident who's figuring it out the same thing. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.